and number 10, Tyler Bell. The Broncos are coached by Isaac Stevens, assisted by Nate Pennington. And now, for your Highland Hornets, number 2, senior Lewis Marquez. Number 3, senior Zach McClure. Number 15, senior Lewis Morales. And number 22, senior John Bolt. The Hornets are coached by Matt Doherty and Sam Velasquez. Jonathan Manders, Steve Hall, and Simon Sanchez, Roxanne Hills, and Hudson County. Hello, Cowboys.
Here we go, kicking off with the Bronco boys. Sims in the middle for the tip-off. Sims gets it. And tips it so good, it goes out of bounds. It'll be a Hornets ball to start the game here over there on the left-hand side. Going down to number 3 over here. He'll bring it down for the Hornets. 3 down to 2, 2 to 22. He tries to swing it around a couple of Broncos there, and they're going to call him for traveling. Yeah, the stream should be much better, at least the girls' second half of the game, and then the rest of this game should be good. I switched to a different hotspot. Bolin to Weatherton, Weatherton, Bolin back to Weatherton, Weatherton for the 3. He'll go over it, no good, and then they'll kind of bounce it around down there. They're going to call it out of bounds on Herbert there. It'll be Hornets ball, 22 on down to 10. 10 back to 22. Deep pass over to 3, wide open, goes up for the layup. Bounces off, no good. 10 will get the rebound. He's blocked by Sims there, stolen. Sims drives it down, goes up, and gets a good jumper 2-point there. That'll be first 2 points on the board by the Broncos. Looked to be backcourt, but they didn't call it. They'll kick it from 10 to 3. A little bit of confusion from the coach to the ref there. White ball. It was definitely backcourt. He was standing one leg on each side there. 3 will kick it down to 15. 15 up to 12 here for the Hornets. He'll kick it around to 3. 3 draw spout, pops a 3. Bounce off the backboard, no good. Herbert will get the rebound. They'll bring it on down for the Broncos. Oh, from the top of the key, pops a 3. Up, no good. 15 will get the rebound for the Hornets. 6:20 left in the first here. Broncos sitting at 2, Hornets sitting at 0. 3 brings it on down. A little bit of pressure there from Weatherton. He'll kick it around. 12 sets the screen. He'll drive up, goes up for the jumper. Bounce off, no good. Bounces right off of Mason's chest. Mason's confused, but it definitely was out on you. Well, down, Weatherton will get the ball. He'll drive it down, goes up for the layup, bounces off, no good. Yeah, definitely a foul. 22 for the Hornets, gets the rebound, kicks it up to 3 at the top. They'll drive it down for the Hornets, kicks it back over to 22, 22 to 15. 15 looking, crosses, comes back, hits 12. 12 for the 3 from the left here, and he'll pop it. Hornets in at 3, Broncos at 2. They'll inbound to Bolin here. Bolin will bring it on down for the Broncos. He'll kick it over to Bell. Bell back up to Bolin. Bolin fakes the 3, kicks it back to Bell. Bell kicks it back to Bolin. Bolin over to Weatherton. He's kind of open, drives it in, shoots, and it's good. Weatherton for another 2-point little jumper there. Broncos sitting at 4, Hornets sitting at 3. Number 3 for the Hornets will bring it on down. He'll kick it to 2. 2's got some pressure on him from Bell there. They'll kick it back up to 15. 15 down to 12. 12's got the pressure on Cottle. Cottle. And then Sims with the steal. Sims goes all the way up over the dunk! Dunk so hard he dang near flipped himself out of the court. 4:45 left in the first here. Hornets number 3 will bring it on down. Broncos sitting at 6. Hornets sitting at 3. Another steal by Sims there. He'll bring it on down. Brings it down, goes up for a jumper, and then they're going to call a foul on, I'm not sure which player. It was somebody on the Hornets team, but it'll be Broncos ball. We'll inbound on the other side here. Bolin inbounds to Bell. Bell back to Bolin. Bolin for the corner 3. Bounces up, no good. Sims for the rebound. Sitting at the post spot. Blocked hard and good there by number 3 for the Hornets. He'll pass to 12. 12 will kick it back over to 3. It'll be the Hornets ball. They'll bring it on down here. He'll kick it over to 15. 15 shoots the 3. Bounces off, no good. Rebounded by Cottle there. Cottle will kick it over to Sims. Sims will bring it across for the Broncos here. Kicks it over to Bolin. Bolin all the way across to Weatherton. Weatherton, Bell for the corner 3. Bounces off, no good. Rebounded by Hornets number 15. Number 3 for the Hornets will bring it all the way across, and it'll be timeout Hornets. 3:53 left in the first here. Hornets sitting at 3. Broncos sitting at 6. Bye. As always, thank you to our Bronco cheerleaders. Yo, with me, let's go. Bye, win. Yo, go. Go. You're yelling for the Broncos. Yo, fight. Fight. You're yelling for the Broncos to win. Yeah. You're yelling for the Broncos. Yo, go. Bye, win. Go. Bye, win. I hope I inspired you to cheer at home. Hornets ball, they'll inbound to number 3 here. He'll bring it across with the Hornets. He'll set up, kick it down to 13. 13 in the post there to 12. And Bell comes in for a swing little block there and knocks it straight out of bounds. Good block there by Bell. Hornets number 13 will inbound. He'll kick it over to 12 here in the left-hand corner. 12 kicks it down to 3. Picked up. Stolen by Weatherton. Kind of pushed around there by 3. No foul call. Number 3 ends up with it. Goes all the way in. Airballed it. Ends up in Herbert's hands. And they're going to call it out of bounds on the Hornets there. Still inbound to Bolin. Bolin to Herbert there. Herbert will get the ball, kicks it over to Bell. Bell back to Herbert, down to Bolin. Bolin over to Weatherton for the 3. Bounces off, no good. Tipped by a couple of guys there. Bell will hit it, and it falls out of bounds off of his tip. Hornets will inbound over here. 12 kicks it into 3. 3 kind of hung up down there. Kicks it with a hard pass up to 2 here, and he'll knock it out of bounds. It'll be Broncos ball here on the left-hand side. Weatherton will inbound to Herbert. Herbert will bring it all in for the Broncos. He'll kick it down to Bolin. Bolin over to Weatherton. He's kind of open. Kicks it back up to Herbert. Herbert fakes to the right, kicks it, drops into Bolin. Bolin looking to hit Cottle in the post spot, but then they tipped and stolen there. 3 will drive it all the way down, goes up for a layup, no good. Weatherton will rebound it. He'll kick it over to Bolin. Bolin will drive it down for the Broncos. Some good footwork there against 13. He'll kick it back to Weatherton. Weatherton down to Bell. Bell for the corner three. Bounces up, no good. Number 3 for the Hornets will get the rebound there. He'll kick it down here to 13. 13 for the third. Not for a three, but for a jump shot there. Airballed it. Cottle will get the rebound. He'll kick it over to Herbert. Herbert will drive it down for the Broncos. Kicks it over to Weatherton. Weatherton down to Bolin. Bolin for the jump shot. Bounces up, no good. Number 3 for the Hornets will get the rebound. Got to get those rebounds. 3 will kick it down to 2. 2 back up to 12 for the Hornets. Back up to 13. 13 will kind of reset at the top of the key here. He'll kick it over to 2 on the right. Right, looking for a pass. A little bit of pressure there from Herbert. They'll kick it up to 12. 12 down to 3. 3 for a crazy layup. Bounces around. No good. They're going to say that Herbert stepped out of bounds and he was about a foot from the line there, so we'll just take it as it is. It'll be Hornets ball. What are you going to do? Number 13 will inbound to 12 there. Ends up in Sims' hand. Sims will kick it on down to Weatherton. Weatherton looking alley-oop to Sims there. Bounces off, no good. They'll substitute Weatherton out and Williams in. Williams giving the pressure at the top of the key there against number 3 for the Hornets. Number 12 will set the screen. He'll move back around to the left there. They'll kick it to 12. 12 to 3. 3 drives in. And he's blocked clean and good by Sims, but knocks it out of bounds. That'll be Hornets ball on the right-hand side of the screen there. They'll kick it up to 12 at the top. Lots of pressure there by Sims. He'll drive it in. Tipped there by Bell. Ends up in Bolin's hands. Kicks it over to Williams. Williams goes up for it. Bounce off, no good. Herbert gets the rebound. Goes back up with it. No good. Rebounded by 12. Rebounded by 12 for the Hornets. That kid is taller than everybody on the court, so he ought to be rebounding everything down there. Hornets running down here on the left-hand side. They stepped out of bounds. It'll be Broncos ball right here. Ball on the inbound to Herbert. Herbert will bring it on down. 50 seconds left in the first here. Herbert kicks it over to Williams. Williams back to Herbert. Over to Bell. Bell down to Bolin. Bolin back to Herbert. Looks. Nope. Fakes back up. Kicks it over to Williams. Williams back to Herbert. Back over to Bell. Bell down to Bolin. Bolin back to Herbert. Herbert for the 3. Bounces up. No good. Almost rebounded by number 12 there. Sims kind of tipped the block pass there, and then Herbert went up for the layup and got it. 20 seconds left on the first here. Number 3 will bring it in to the top here. A little bit of pressure by Bolin. He'll go up and around with it. Bolin takes it up. 10 seconds left on the clock. Kicks it way down to Herbert. Herbert over to Williams. Williams to Sims. Sims goes up with it. He's clean blocked by number 12 there. 13 at the buzzer there, and bounces off, no good. That'll be the end of the first quarter. Hornets sitting at 3, Broncos sitting at 8. That's the end of the first quarter. I just wanted to go ahead and say thank you to everybody that's been watching and subscribing. It's really helping the channel. It's really helping the feed and the things that we're allowed to do. And we just want to say from our family to yours, thank you. Hornets ball to start the second quarter here. 3 will bring it on down for the Hornets. He'll pass to 13, 13 up to 10 there. 10 back over to 3. Lots of pressure there from the Broncos. He's working the ball back to the top of the key again. Kicks it back to 10. 10 looking for the 3. Too much pressure there by Cottle. They'll kick it to 15. 15 goes in for a layup, and it's good. That puts the Hornets at 5. The Broncos sitting at 8. They'll inbound to Bolin. Bolin will bring it down for the Broncos. He'll kick it to Cottle. Cottle back to Bolin. Bolin fakes a 3. Kicks it back to Bell. Bell fakes again. Kicks it to Bolin. Bolin drops to Weatherton. Weatherton brings it back around to the right. Back over to Bell. Bell swings back to Weatherton. Weatherton over to Bolin. Wide open for the 3. Up one for the Broncos. Yes, we will cover baseball and softball. We're going to try to get that worked out. So we may have some split responsibilities there, but to cover your question there, Ron, we will cover that sport as well. A little bit of pressure there by Sims causes number 15 to kick the ball out of bounds. It'll be Broncos ball there on the other side. Now they're trying to decide who's going to inbound. Weatherton will take it. He'll kick it into Sims. Sims kicks it back to Weatherton. They're working on down to the other side of the court here. Weatherton brings it down, kicks it over to Bolin. Bolin for the 3 again. Bounces up, no good. Rebounded by Hornets 15. Tipped by a couple players there. They'll kick it over to Hornets number 3. He'll bring it down. A lot of pushing and a shoving around. Hornets coach looking for a call, but the ref called double dribble on 3 there, so it didn't matter what the foul call wasn't or was. So Bolin will get the ball. He'll bring it down, kicks it over to Weatherton. Weatherton into Sims for the post spot, kicks it back up to Bell. Hard pass off of Bell's hand, goes out of bounds. All right, boys. 35 will inbound to 3 for the Hornets. He'll kick it on down. Brings it down for the Hornets, kicks it over to 10. 10 looking, a little bit of pressure there from Sims. Sims with the wide open lane. Goes up for the dunk, gets it over the edge. They inbound to 3, tipped there by Bell. Lots of pressure there from Weatherton. They'll kick it over to 15. 15 drives in for the layup, bounces off, no good. Yeah, it was bounced off a couple of players' hands. They're going to call it out of bounds on Sims. It'll be Hornets ball over here on the left-hand side. They'll kick it up to 3. 3 sets up for the 3. Pops one from the left corner. That puts the Hornets at 8. Broncos at 13. They'll inbound to Herbert here. Herbert will bring it on across. He'll kick it down to Weatherton. Weatherton looking, kicks it back over to Herbert. Herbert over to Bell. Bell back to Herbert. Kicks it down into Cottle. Cottle looking, kicks it back into the Bell. Bell wide open for the 3. Oh, bounces off, no good. Rebounded by Herbert there. Goes up for it, no good. Gets the rebound. Cottle for the rebound, goes up for the layup, and it's good. That'll put the Broncos at 15. Hornets in at 8. 5:15 left in the second quarter here. Number 3 for the Hornets will bring it on down. They'll set up, kick it over to 13. 13 drives in a little bit of pressure there from Herbert. They'll kick it back up to 35. 35 with a pass over to 3. It's tipped. Sims will pick it up, wide open, brings it on across, goes up, and he's fouled. Oh, they're going to call him for travel since he kind of went up and slid there a little bit, I guess, is what the ref was looking at. They have not called any of the blocking fouls tonight, which is interesting. Some games, I guess, they call it too much. This game, they're not calling it enough. We'll take it as it is. 10 for the Hornets ends up with it. Aggressively drives in. A little bit of pressure there from Bell. He'll kick it over to 2. 2 kind of spins around, kicks it up to 20-15 here. I swear to my time, it's almost like the refs can hear me because now they'll call the shooting foul. 12 was trying to go up for it, even though it looked like he was traveling. He'll get 2 free throws from the 2 shots on the free throw line here. First one's up, bounces off, no good. Crazy arch on his shot. couple substitutions there. They'll go up, and that one went in. That puts the Hornets at 9, Broncos 15. No inbound to Bowling here. Bowling will bring it on down for the Broncos. He'll kick it over to Herbert. Herbert looking, kicks it back to Bowling. Bowling over to Weatherton. Weatherton with the lane, kicks it back up. Kicks it over to Bowling. Bowling over to Herbert. Herbert works a little bit, kicks it to Bowling. Bowling fakes, drives in a little bit to Herbert. Herbert for the 3. Bounces off, no good. Tipped there by the Hornets, number 10. And then Bell will walk up. Oh, before the refs could call a jump ball, the Hornets coach called a timeout. I guess that's a good defensive play when you're in a jam. 4:11 left in the second quarter. Hornets sitting at 9. Broncos sitting at 15. Still anybody's ball game. It'll be Hornets ball coming back from the timeout. 12 inbound to 2 for the Hornets. They'll kick it over to 10. 10 over to 12. A little bit of pressure there from Sims. Goes for a pass and is blocked hard by Herbert. Knocks it out of bounds, but still good block. Yeah, two-handed block there. Hornets will inbound to 10. 10 for the shot there. Bounces up, no good. Sims will get the rebound. They'll bring it on down. Kicks it over to Bolin. Bolin drops back a little bit. Drives it in, kicks it to Sims. Sims drives in, kicks it to Cottle. Cottle goes up with it, no good. Ends up with his own rebound after a couple tips there. He'll kick it back up to Herbert, and they'll kind of reset from the top of the key. He'll kick it over to Sims. Sims looking to drive in a little bit. Kicks it deep over to Bolin's wide open for the three. Oh, bounces up, no good. 10 for the Hornets will get the rebound. He'll kick it over to 2. 2 will drive it on down for the Hornets. He'll kick it over to 10. A little bit of pressure there from Herbert. Kick it up to 12. 12 back to 10. He'll drive in a little bit. Goes up with a crazy bounce off the backboard. 15 kind of ends up with it and then knocks it out of bounds. It'll be Broncos ball there on the right side. Hornets will do a little substitution. 10 will go out. 22 is coming in. Cottle inbound to Herbert. Herbert will bring it across for the Broncos. 3 minutes left in the second quarter here. Broncos sitting at 15. Hornets sitting at 9. Herbert over to Sims. Sims looking, kicks it over to Bell. Bell to Bolin. Bolin with the fake at the corner there. Moves it around. 15 kind of works him over. They'll lock up together. It'll be jump ball. Broncos ball. We'll take it. Small court timeout while Bolin ties his shoe. Oh, even more of a timeout there. They're going to have him on the court a little bit. It's getting a bit drippy out there. Herbert will inbound over here to Bolin. Bolin for the three. Bounces up, no good. They'll end up in Hornets 22 hands. He'll bring it down. He'll try to pass it over to 15. Tipped a little bit by Bolin. Kicks it up to 12. Joel goes up for a layup, misses it, gets his own rebound, and then makes the other one. Hornets at 11. Broncos 15. Herbert kicks it down to Sims. Sims back to Herbert, tipped a little bit by Hornets number 2. They'll kick it over to Bolin. Bolin with a pass over to Sims. Sims kicks it over, everybody. And they're going to call a charge on Sims. He was just trying to go up with the ball. But number 12 was posted in standing flat-footed there, so they will call it. Makes no sense to me. Just silly. Hornets number 2 will bring it on down. He'll kick it over to 22, I believe. Yep. A little bit of pressure there from Bolin. He'll work it back around. Kicks it back into the top to 2 here. 2 down to 22. He kind of stumbles around and ends up in Cottle's hands for a second. They'll kick it out to 13. 13 hits a 3. 22 pops a 3, airballs it. It'll end up in Cottle's hands. Cottle will kick it over to Herbert. Timeout, Broncos. Minute 32 left in the second quarter. Broncos 15. Hornets sitting at 11. All right, coming back from the timeout here, it'll be Broncos ball. Bolin will inbound to Herbert. Herbert will bring it across to the Broncos. They'll kick it over to Weatherton. Weatherton deep over to Bolin. Kind of left open. Kicks it over to Sims. Bad pass goes off his hands and goes out of bounds. If they'd have cleaned up the pass, that would have been a well-executed play. Sims would have been left open in the corner pocket there. Number 2 will bring it across to the Hornets. He'll kick it over to the right to 22. 22 down to 12. 12 sitting in the paint. Goes up for it. No good. Cottle ends up with the rebound. Bounces out. Sims will grab it. Take it all the way across. Goes up.
Good job, Sims.
And finally works to Sims' favor there on that call. They'll call a charge on 22, I believe, for the Hornets. Sims will get 2 shots from the free throw line here. First one is up, and it's good. Hornets at 11. Broncos 17. As they did not add the one to the scoreboard. Minute left in the second here. Sims' the second shot is up. It's good. Well, I guess it's only 17 to 11.
Defense. There you go.
We'll get the steal there for a little bit. 12 will end up with it for the Hornets. They'll work it back around to the right. 45 seconds left in the second quarter here. Number 2 will work it back. A little bit of pressure. They're going to call a push there on. They're going to call a push there on 15 for the Hornets. It'll be Broncos ball. 41 seconds left in the second quarter. Broncos 17, Hornets sitting at 11. Bolin inbounds to Herbert. Herbert will bring it across for the Broncos. Kicks it over to Weatherton. Weatherton over to Bolin. Bolin for the setup. To Sims again for a tall, deep pass. Sims kind of gets pushed there a little bit. Doesn't get the pass. It'll go out of bounds on him. That'll be Hornets ball. 27 seconds left in the second quarter. 12 will inbound to 2 for the Hornets. He'll bring it on down. He'll set up, kick it at 12. 12 back to 2. He'll drive in a little bit, kicks it at 13. Picked up by Weatherton, kicks it back over to Bolin. Bolin drives down for the layup, and it's good! 5 seconds left on the clock now. 13 will bring it across here. He goes up for a shot at the buzzer and it's hit, and they're going to call a foul on Herbert. They're trying to argue it out, but it's definitely a foul. They're going to give him 3 shots here at the free throw line. It's at the end of the buzzer, so they're going to let him stand alone on it. They're waiting for everybody to get off the court here. Number 13 will get 3 from the free throw line. First one's up, bounces off, no good. Hornets in at 11, Broncos 19. Number 13 has 2 more shots here. First one was no good. Second one goes in. That puts the Hornets at 12, Broncos 19. Number 13 gets 1 more shot here from the free throw line, goes up, bounces off, no good. That'll be the end of the first half here. Broncos still sitting ahead by 7. We'll be back after the half. All right, coming back from the half here, it'll be Hornets ball. They'll be going the other way now. $22 inbound to 3 for the Hornets. They'll kick it on down. And adjust this a little bit more. 3 over to 22 on the left. A little bit of pressure there from Bolin. Hornets pass to 2 back up to 15. 15 back to 22. They'll kind of go for a jump shot. No good. Sims will get the rebound. And move it on down this side for the Broncos. Kicks it over to Bolin. Bolin for the 3, wide open. Bounces off, no good. Bell will get the rebound. He'll kick it back up here to Sims. Sims drives in a little bit, kicks it to Bolin. Bolin back over to Cottle. Cottle resets at the top, kicks it over to Bell. Bell up to Bolin. Bolin for a deep 3. Bounces off, no good. Rebounded by Hornets 15, kind of tipped there by Weatherton. They'll kick it over to Hornets 3. 3 will bring it down for the Hornets, kicks it over to 12. 12 back up to 15 there. They'll drop it down in the pocket to 12. 12 blocked by his own guy, 22. They'll kick it up to 2. 2 back to 22, back over to 12. 12 to 15. 15 for a 2-point jumper there in the pocket. No good. They'll get their own rebound, comes back up, goes over the layup, and it's good. They'll kick it over to Weatherton. Weatherton will bring it back out, kick it to Bolin. Bolin down to Bell. Tipped and goes out of bounds. Hornets ball. Still inbound to 3 for the Hornets. They'll bring it on down, kicks it over to 13. 13 will kick it back over to 15. 15 back up to 12 here. 12 down in the pocket to 15. He'll kind of shove around a little bit. Kicks it over to 12. 12 for a jumper. Bounce in and out. No good. Herbert will end up with it in his hands. He'll bring it on down for the Broncos. Kicks it deep over to Bolin there on the right-hand side. Bolin up to Cottle. Cottle to Weatherton. Wide open. Weatherton for the 3. Bounces up. No good. Rebounded by 12 for the Hornets. Number 3 for the Hornets will bring it on down. A little bit of pressure there from Weatherton. They'll kick it on down to 13. 13 to 15. 15 back up to 2. 2 swings around, goes up for the jumper, bounces off, no good. It'll be rebounded by Cottle there. Cottle over to Sims. Sims will bring it across to the Broncos. They'll kick it down to Bolin. Bolin drives into the lane a little bit, back up to Weatherton. Weatherton to Herbert. Herbert for the 3, but it doesn't count. They're going to call that against number 12 for the Hornets. That'll be Broncos ball. Go inbound to Cottle. Cottle for an easy layup, and it's good. Go inbound to Hornets 3. Number 3 will bring it across the lane here. Broncos sitting at 21. Hornets at 14. Number 12 drives in a little bit of pressure there from Herbert. They'll take it back out to number 2. 2 over to 3. 3 gets him a good jumper there, and it's good. Bolin inbound to Herbert. Herbert back to Bolin. They'll kick it over to Weatherton. Weatherton over to Bolin. Deep pass. They'll kick it to Cottle. Cottle inside the lane there. Kicks it back to Bolin. Bolin with the fake. Hits Herbert. Herbert drives in a little bit. Kicks it back to Bolin. Bolin at the top. Fakes. Drives in. Kicks it over to Sims. Sims fakes. Kicks it back up to Herbert. A little bit of pushing around there. No call. Herbert will reset from the key. Bolin of the... Back over to Herbert. Herbert for the 3. Bounces in and out. No good. Number 12 for the Hornets will get the rebound. They'll pass a 3. 3 to bring it across here. 3 for the 3. Bounces up. No good. Rebounded by 2 Broncos at once. They'll kick it deep to Weatherton, who's wide open. Goes up, air balls a layup, no good. It'll be rebounded by the Hornets. He'll grab it, brings it on down for a jumper. Tipped there by Bolin, picked up by Sims, kicked over to Weatherton. Weatherton finally gets him a good layup, and it's good. Broncos sitting at 23, Hornets at 16. Number 2 will bring it down for the Hornets. He'll kick it over to 15, 15 down to 12, 12 to 13. He'll fake, kind of goes up with it and throws it backwards there. Number 3 looking for it. Gets it and passes it over to 15. 15 ends up with it, passes it to 12 for the go for the shot, no good. Got him. Just look over here. Official timeout.
Already got happy.
Got an official timeout there. We'll be coming back. It'll be Hornets ball. They'll inbound to 22 there. 22 will work it around. Lots of pressure there by Herbert. Tips it. Ends up in Bell's hands. Bell will kick it back over to Herbert. Herbert will kind of work it around and get everybody to move. He'll kick it over to Bolin wide open in the lane there. Kicks it on the other side of Bell. Bell drives in. Looking to go. Looking for a pass. Couldn't get it. Went to kick it back around to the right, and then they called travel on him. Crazy. Hornets ball. 12 will inbound to 3 here. 3 are bringing on the cross for the Hornets. 2:45 left in the third here. Hornets sitting at 16. Broncos 23. They'll kick it over to 2. 2 back to 3. 3 down to 12. All the way in the pocket to 15, and then he bounced it out of bounds. You can see that one from Morris. He was definitely out of bounds. Herbert will inbound to Bolin. Bolin kicks it way over here to Sims. Sims goes up for it, kicks it to Cottle. Cottle goes up. Clean block there by number 12. And then bad block by Cottle there. They're going to call a foul on him. Hornets will inbound to number 3 here. They'll bring it on across. 3 kicks it over 13. 13 back to 3. Crazy pass over to 13. Goes right out of bounds. Almost hits the cheerleaders in the head. That is not allowed. Herbert will inbound to Bolin here. Bolin will bring it down for the Broncos. Down to Bell. Bell back to Bolin. Bolin back to Bell. They kick it over to Herbert. Herbert back to Bolin. Bolin back to Bell. They'll kick it in the pocket to Sims. Sims goes up with it. No good. Cottle with the rebound. Tips it and good. Good for a layup there. We'll take another 2. Number 3 for the Hornets will bring it down. Kicks it over to 2. 2 back over to 13. 13 to 12. 12 goes up for it. Tipped by Cottle a little bit. He'll get a layup. Hornets sitting at 18. Broncos 25. Minute 20 left in the third here. Bolin will bring it down for the Broncos. Kicks it over to Sims. Sims drives in. Double team there. Kicks it back up to Bolin. Bolin goes, kicks it to Bell. Bell back up to Herbert. Herbert fakes, goes in for the jumper, and bounce off, no good. Sims with the tip, and it'll be good for a layup. Broncos 27, Hornets at 18. Less than a minute left in the third here. Number 3 will pass it to 2 there. 2 back up to 15. 15 down in the pocket to 12. 12 for the jumper. Bounce off, no good. Bell gets the rebound. He'll kick it over to Herbert. Herbert brings it on down for the Broncos. They're going to call a double dribble there on Herbert. 41 seconds left in the third here. They'll sub Herbert out. Weatherton's back in. 2 inbounds to 3 for the Hornets. kick it back over to 2. 2 to 15. Stolen by Bolin. That has a good ring to it. Kicked with a big alley-oop over to Sims for the dunk. I like the way that rhymes. Stolen by Bolin. Hornets 3 will kick it down to 2. 2 down to 35. 35 to 13. He'll go up for it, or 15 there. He'll go up for it, and they're going to call shooting foul on who? What'd they call that on?
Sims.
Huh?
They called on Sims.
The foul was called on Sims there. 15 will get 2 shots on the free throw line for the Hornets. Hornets in at 18, Broncos 29. First shot is up, bounces off, no good. Williams going to trade out Sims there. We'll let him have a breather a little bit. Second shot is up for 15, bounces off, no good. Rebounded by Bell there. They're going to call a push on, a hold on Cottle. So they'll let Cottle come out and take a breather. Herbert comes back in. Hornets ball, they'll inbound to 35, 35 to 13. 13 swings over to the right to 2. 2 works it in a little bit. Kicks it back out to 15. 15 kind of resets, comes back up. Too much pressure, kicks it in at 35. 35 goes up for the layup, no good. Rebound picked up by Herbert there, right at the buzzer. That'll be the end of the third quarter here. Hornets sitting at 18, Broncos 29. All right, here we go. Start of the fourth and final quarter of this evening. It'll be Broncos ball to kick off this fourth quarter. 8 minutes left in this ball game. Which way will the cookie fall? He'll inbound to Weatherton here. He'll bring it on in, kicks it over to Herbert. A hold in, a push there, but no call. Herbert will work it back around from the left to the right, back around to the right, kicks it over to Weatherton. Weatherton kicks it back up to Herbert. Herbert drives in a little bit, kicks it to Bell. Bell down to Sims. Sims in the pocket, looking to go up with it. Does. Bounces around, does not get the shot, but they do call the foul finally. Sims will get 2 shots on the free throw line. Sims with 2 shots here. First shot goes up. Bounces up. It's no good. 7:36 left in the fourth quarter here. Hornets 18. Broncos 29. Sims the second shot's up. Swish. Beautiful shot there. Good block there by Bolin. Weatherton drives it on down for a good layup. It's good. Broncos sitting at 32. Hornets 19. Number 3 will bring it in for the Hornets. He'll kick it over to number 12. It's It's tipped by Mr. John Weatherton there. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Hornets ball. They'll make some substitutions. 13 will inbound to 3 here. Back to 13. They'll kick it down in the pocket to 12 or to 15. Oh, and then they try to pass again. Stolen by Weatherton. Weatherton will kick it over to Bolin here. Bolin will work it into the left side. He'll kick it back around to Weatherton. Weatherton down to Bell. Bell down to Sims. Knocked out of bounds by Hornets number 12 there. It'll be Broncos ball. 6:44 left in the fourth here. 13-point spread. They inbound, get it over to Sims. Sims goes up for it, and they'll call the shooting foul again. 6:42 left in the fourth. Sims will get 2 shots here from the free throw line. Shot is up, bounces off, no good. Second shot for Sims, up, bounces in, it's good. Broncos sitting at 33, Hornets at 19. 6:35 left in the fourth here. 3 will kick it on down to 15. Tipped there by Bowen, ends up in 10's hands for the Hornets. He'll kind of drive in. Runs right into Mr. Sims there, kind of falls back. They'll kick it over to 12. 12 will get a layup, and it's good. Putting the Hornets at 21, Broncos at 33. They'll inbound to Bowen. Bowen will bring it on down for a 3 from the top of the key, no good. Sims will go up, gets the rebound, goes up for it. Goes up for a jump shot, and it's kind of hit there. Ball goes back behind the backboard. Oh, they're going to call it out of bounds on the Hornets. Get it over to Sims. Sims for the 3, and it's good. They'll inbound to number 3 for the Hornets. Broncos sitting at 36. Hornets 21. Number 13 will bring it around. Takes it over to 15. 15 drives into the paint there. Goes from the corner post. Goes up with it, no good. 12 will get the rebound. He'll go up with it, no good. He'll kind of get locked up with Bell there, and they'll call a jump ball. Hornets ball. Hornets number 13 will inbound. He'll kick it up to 3. 3 for the pocket 3 there. Bounces off, no good. Sims gets the rebound. He'll run it on down to the other end. Kicks it out to Cottle at the last minute. He goes up with it and is slapped by 2 different guys in the face. They'll give him 2 shots here. First shot is up, and it's good. Hornets 21, Broncos 37, 5:33 left in the fourth here. Second shot is up, it's good. Broncos 38, Hornets 21. They're moving a little quicker pace here. Number 3 goes in, goes up for it, tipped by Cottle there. Sims will end up with a rebound, he'll bring it all down. Kicks it deep over to Weatherton. Weatherton goes up with it. And they're going to call travel on him. Didn't look like travel, but what do I know? Hornets will inbound to number 3 here. They'll bring it on down. Works it around, passes it to 15 on the right. 15 down in the pocket to 12. 12 back up to 3. 3 for the 3. Pops it, bounces up, no good. Williams for the rebound. He'll kick it over to Sims. Sims will bring it on across here for the Broncos. Sims for the 3. Drains it. That'll be another 3 for the Broncos. Broncos sitting at 41. Hornets at 21. 20-point spread in this ball game now. Broncos sitting on top. 3 for the Hornets will kick it over to 13. 13 down to 10. 10 on 10 pressure. Bell on 10 pressure. They'll kick it back 13, back up to 10. 10 over to 3. 4:30 left in the fourth here. 3 works it in, kicks it over to 12. 12 kind of open, fakes the 3, kicks it up to 13. 13 drives in a little bit of tip there by Bell. Kicks it back up to 3. 3 works it back, kicks it over to 12. He kind of loses it for a second, maintains his grip there. He'll get it back. Kind of stuck there by Cottle. He'll work it back around a little bit, loses it again. Almost out of bounds, tipped there by Bolin, almost caught. 13 will pick it up for the Hornets. He'll kick it into 3. 3 drives in a little bit, fakes, goes up. Oh, goes up with it, no good. 10 gets the rebound. He'll go up with it, and they're going to call a foul on Sims there. Yeah, foul on Sims. Some they call that look good, some they call that they don't look good. It is what it is. 10 will get 2 shots here from the free throw line. Hornets at 21, Broncos at 41. 3:55 left in the fourth. First shot is up and airballs it. Skimmed the edge of the net there. I guess it wasn't a complete airball, but he'll get one more shot from the free throw line. Shot is up, bouncing in and out, no good. Tipped there by number 12 for the Hornets, ends up in Herbert's hands. And they're going to call travel on Herbert while he was still dribbling. Incredible. They're going to get a Hornet timeout here. 3:50 left in the fourth here. Still a 20-point spread. Broncos up 41. Hornets sitting at 21. That'll be Hornets ball after the timeout here. Number 10 will inbound to 3. 3 will bring it on to the top of the key here. He'll pass hard over to 22 in the right-hand corner. Kicks back up to 3. 3 drives in, goes in for a silly layup. Airballs it. Sims ends up with it for a little bit. Goes out of his hound. Ends up at 15 for the Hornets. Over to 12. 12 to 3. 3 for the 3. No good. Cottle kind of falling back there. Almost ends up with it. 22 picks it up for the Hornets. Fumbles it around. Bowling with the steal over here. Stolen by Bolin. Kicks it up to Herbert. Herbert for the 3 and drains it. On the top of the key here. Take another Bronco 3. They'll inbound to Hornets 3. He'll bring it back across for the Hornets. Broncos sitting at 44. Hornets at 21. He'll pass to 22. 22 with a little bit of pressure there from Herbert. Drives in. Tipped by Sims. Picked up by Bolin. Bolin will drive it across here. Goes in, kicks it up to Sims. Sims for an easy layup. That'll be 2 more for the Broncos. 3 inbounds to 22. 22 back to 3. They'll bring it on down for the Hornets. They'll kick it over to 22 on the left. He'll drive it down into 10 there. 10 back up to 3. 3 with a quick 1-2 step. Goes up for it, no good. Ends up in Cottle's hands. Cottle, a deep pass over to Sims. Sims looking to go up for it, fakes, and then the dude basically landed on his back. They're going to let him have 2 from the free throw line. Broncos sitting at 46. Hornets at 21. 2:28 left in the fourth here. Sims with his free throws. First shot is up. Bounces off, no good. They're going to make a couple substitutions here. Kavanaugh will come in. Cottle will take the bench. Bolin will take the bench. Sims for a second shot. Drains it. That'll be good. The Hornets will inbound. 10-3 again. 3 will bring it on down for the Hornets. They'll bounce pass down to 15. 15 trying to look for a pass. Oh. And they're going to call a foul on Weatherton there, saying that he hit the player. Everybody say hi to Brant's Bell.
Yeah, what's up, guys?
10 ends up with it for the Hornets. They'll drive it all the way around, goes up for a little layup action, rolls around, no good. Herbert will end up with a rebound. Herbert brings it out for the Broncos, swings it back around over to Williams. Williams back up to Herbert. Herbert to Weatherton. Weatherton down to Kavanaugh for the 3. Airballs it. It'll end up in 15's hands. 15 will drive it down for the Hornets. He's looking, hits 3. 3 at the top of the key, drives in a little bit, bounces up. He'll get the 2 points. Well, I'm not really sure what they called. They try to call something there against us. Weatherton ends up with it. Hits Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh for the 3. Bounces up, no good. Tipped by Herbert there, and they're going to call it out of bounds on him. 35 inbounds to 3 for the Hornets. Minute 30 left in the ball game. Hornets at 23. Broncos at 47. They'll take it over to number 2. 2 deep pass over to 15, wide open. Kicks it down to 35. 35 blocked by Bell. Herbert will end up with a rebound. He's stolen by 35. Kicks it up to 3. 3 goes in for a jumper layup. Bounces all around. That's good. Williams inbound to Weatherton. Hornets 25. Broncos 47. Weatherton will bring it on down. And they're going to call it out of bounds on the Broncos. Still inbound to Hornets number 3. They'll kick it out over number 2. Number 2 with a deep pass over to 15 again. 15 down to 10. 10 drives in with a silly little bounce there. Goes back up to 2. 2 for the 3. Hits a few people's hands. Ends up in Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh bringing it on down for the Broncos. He'll pass to Herbert. Herbert back over to Weatherton. Weatherton back up to Herbert. 30 seconds left in this game. They'll kick it at Kavanaugh. They'll go for the 3. It's tipped there. They'll end up with it. Number 3 will end up with it. He'll go up for a jump layup. And they're going to call a foul on Kavanaugh there for a push in the back. 24.8 seconds left on the clock here. Hornets sitting at 25. Broncos at 47. Number 3 will go for his first shot here. Bounces up. No good.
Get the rebound, Bryce.
Number 3 for his second shot here from the free throw line. Goes up, bounces off, no good.
There you go.
Williams there for the rebound, and they will call a foul on number 10. Should be shooting now since that's the 5th foul on that team. Williams will get 2 shots from the free throw line over here. 23.8 seconds left on the clock. Broncos at 47. Hornets at 25. Williams for 2 from the free throw line. Can he do it?
Yes, he can.
And his dad says, yes, he can. Williams with the first shot. It's up, and it's no good.
All right, Bryce.
Bounce off. That's all right. Dad says it's all right. Williams with another shot here, and bounce off. No good. 35 will get the rebound for the Hornets. He'll pass it to 3. 3 will bring it on down. 15 seconds left in the clock. Moving the ball kind of slow. Kicks it over to 15. Oh, fakes it. Pumps a 3. Williams there. Weatherton will end up with the ball in his hands. Weatherton just casually running the clock out. And that'll be the end of the ball game with the Broncos sitting on top. 47-25 over the Hornets. As always, thank you for tuning in to Bronco Nation TV. We'll see you on the flip side.